there's this fog of grief, or maybe brain fog. Tell me about that, maybe in general, but also how it really affected you.
When it first happens, and especially I'll talk about my husband because that was obviously the most intense
Hmm.
one. It was unexpected, and you just can't believe it. I mean, you go home from the hospital to an empty house,
Mm.
and your brain doesn't want to accept it. And as the days go by, I mean, at first you're just inundated with grief and people trying to bring casseroles. Please don't give anybody lasagna. I had enough for 3 years. Anyway, as you try to get through, I think what happens is your brain tries to protect you from the trauma and the grief and the fear, and it just doesn't work very well. That's why I always tell my clients don't make any big decisions for at least a year until you
Hmm.
can think clearly and make decisions because you can't remember anything. You make mistakes. I wouldn't want anybody to make a major decision and then regret it afterwards. So that brain fog lasts months and months, and sometimes up to a year or so.
Yeah.
And it's difficult for people because you think you know someplace that you're going, and all of a sudden you end up someplace else, and it's just really bizarre. You feel like you're losing your mind sometimes.